open it up for questions. Actually, I'll start again. We are now joined by our race winner, Shane Van Gisbergen. Congratulations, Shane. We'll go ahead and open it up for questions. If you have one, please raise your hand and we'll get a mic over to you. We'll start right here with John, and then we'll go to Jerry.
John Newby Fan Bus. I have a couple questions for you. Listening to your radio transmissions, obviously the last couple of years, you're usually pretty silent other than saying just a couple adjustments that you want. Is that just a matter of just being in that, I guess, focused headspace?
Yeah, I think here as well, the culture is very different for radio. Like, they just talk all the time, where I'd rather not be talked to. So even the spotters, I ask them not to speak too much and only for the critical stuff. And yeah, you can kind of just focus and do what you're doing. So it's quite good, but also I'm learning to want more information from a spotter because it's still new to me in some ways. But yeah, I like to just get on with it, I guess.
And then on a wildly different note, I have been curious, obviously you've had success in Cup and O'Reilly Series on a bunch of different tracks, but you've only made that one truck series start. Is there ever any desire to kind of go back there and wrangle one of those around, like a road course or street course or something?
Yeah, I would love to drive one of those trucks. I think maybe it's Watkins or something later in the year's free, so I'm trying, but it's hard to do. Everything costs money, I guess, but yeah, I'd love to do more truck starts, and even things like today, the track, the cars are so different, but it's so worthwhile. Like, I learned a lot today and tried a whole bunch of techniques, and I really hope it'll help me tomorrow. So yeah, I'd love to get in a truck, and I think it'll make me a better driver.
We'll go to your right to Jerry.
Jerry Jordan, KickingTheTires.net. So I was out there a lot today shooting photos. So I'm watching you on the track. Were you just kind of having fun, like just learning? Like, I mean, were you toying with them? What was the deal here?
No, I was driving as fast as I could. I think Connor was definitely faster when he caught me early on, and then he kind of went off in the first stage. But yeah, I was experimenting, trying a whole bunch of stuff, but it was all for a good intention, so I wasn't really playing around. But yeah, it's good. It's good when you got a car like that and you're in a position like that, you can experiment and learn a lot.
And there's a photo of you, apparently, I think Gluck posted it as well, of you when you went through wide, you went deuces out the window. What was it?
I'm just having fun. I think it's still amazing in NASCAR. Like, every car I've driven, you have windows, right? So you can't signal to other drivers. So I still find that fun. And Connor and I were having fun. He was telling me which number his car was a couple of times, which was nice. But yeah, it was cool doing it. It was nice of those guys to let me through on the inside. So I was just waving thank you.
Any other questions for Shane? We'll come down here to Cameron.
Cameron Richardson, NASCAR.com. Shane, Brent Cruz passed you and Zillage for lead at one point, but what does it take for a rookie, especially one making their first start, to sort of assert themselves and be like, you know what, I want to go out and lead instead of, because they can usually kind of play like follow leader and just learn, but what does it take in that mindset to just go up and say, you know what, I want to take this lead?
That was awesome to watch. He's in the 19 car, at the start, and he was driving like crazy. I couldn't drive like that. I'd be worn out in 2 laps, but yeah, I saw him doing burnouts, and I knew it would be a matter of time, but he was just crazy on the limit, and it was really cool to watch and really close to the bundles and off the track. So yeah, he looks like he's an amazing talent, and I'm sure he'd be really good in not much time. So yeah, it's fun to race him, but I kind of knew it was going to not last long.
We'll come down here to Dustin.
Dustin Lobino-Jayski. Shane, I think we were all surprised to see you qualify 13th for tomorrow. How do you feel about the car for tomorrow?
Not very good. My car was pretty average, really. The race run was okay, but in qualifying, start of the race run, I just couldn't switch it on, and you need that round here to just light it up, and I couldn't do it, so I did a rolling lap, and then still wasn't good, and then I did my time on my 3rd lap, and yeah, really struggled. So, but there were some things that I wasn't doing very well. Some lines other people were taking, and it was working. So, yeah, that's what I was sort of playing with in that race. So hopefully I can drive a lot better too. But my car was not very strong either.
Any other questions? All right, Shane. Thanks for your time today, and good luck tomorrow.
Cool. Thank you.